Welcome to the Spaceport Any% tutorial. This first room here has a trick called Oil Glitch, and the idea behind it is that you're de-aggroing the sand trooper while he's standing right in front of the panel, which will cause him to use it. To do that, you want to drive up to this corner and put Luke in it, then get up onto the ledge with Obi-Wan. When the sand trooper stops in front of the panel, you want to fall off the ledge into the corner, which will de-aggro him, and if the trick worked, he will use the panel and you can advance to the next room. If the trooper did not use the panel, it is likely because he got pushed. To fix this, simply jump up with Obi-Wan and kill the trooper, then stand next to the speeder. When the new trooper stops in front of the panel, jump in the speeder to de-aggro him, and you can go to the next room. Spam jumps with Luke as you enter the room, then drop out player 2. Don't kill the first set of troopers, but do single jumps to avoid their shots. When you reach the big metal wall, you can simply shoot it down thanks to EBB. At the end of the room, you want to kill all of the sand troopers as well as any womp rats or probe droids in the area. Make sure to keep yourself far apart from anything you shoot so you don't blow yourself up. Do 2 ground shots immediately when you enter this room, then 2 jump shots to take out the remaining 2 lasers. Walk to the second button, and if R2 comes next to you, switch to him to enter the door. In this room we get Han Solo for the first time. His jump rolls are fast, so you just want to spam jump to do as many as you can. In this room just do 2 jump rolls and walk a little bit. Space out a jump over the tarp, then head towards the door. In this room I'm going to go for a power-up that is technically slower to get, but the room is terrible without it. Go straight down to the power-up and shoot to the middle of the room where the dewbacks are, then get on one and go towards the end of the room. Call in player 2 as you exit this room to set up for a trick called Spy Fight Skip. It's important to note that the trigger for the fight extends to right next to the shadow, so do not leave the shadow. Switch player 1 to Obi-Wan and player 2 to R2, then line them up next to each other at the edge of the shadow. Drop out player 2 and do a partial force push, then as soon as you can push him again, do a full push to deactivate R2. At this point you can call in R2 and you have skipped the fight. You can switch to a blaster character to try to shoot him, which is faster than waiting for him to come back on his own, but if you don't get the shot right away, then it's not worth shooting him. Either way, once you gain control of R2 again, you can simply enter the Falcon to end the level. There is another setup for the skip that's about 7 seconds faster, but it's much harder and missing it loses over a minute, so it's not recommended you go for it. The setup is about the same, except you want to line up farther to the right. On the second push, right before R2 deactivates, you want to call in and stop forcing. If it works, you can end the level without R2 being deactivated.